I know. Hello.
Hello.
We have made it.
We're
for
starting out
50
slow.
years. I know we are. We're slowing down. And you guys have been incredible at sending us 50 and wedding anniversary cards. I've never sent wedding anniversary cards in my life. I just didn't even cross my mind. So it has been just an extra pleasure getting all of these cards. So it is very fun. And you know, the older we all get, the more we know time passes. 50 years used to seem like a really, really long time. And now we all know we're on that downward path, and we do not take it for granted that we have celebrated 50 years and we are both healthy and together and enjoying life. We do not take that for granted. And I know many of you I talk with have lost your spouse or dealing with caregiving. You know, we're all in this world together, and my heart just goes out to you. And I know some of you talk about how watching us brings back memories of you with your spouse or whatever. We all have our interesting stories of our journey through this life. So we are just so grateful that you're in ours. So what I'd like to say about 50 years of marriage, maybe it's all good. Really, I'd say some years were better than others, but I'm going to say it's all good. And what are you going to say, Tim?
No, this is actually for Karen. I found this and I said, it's not all good. It's just good.
Some things are just good.
So that is my little sticker, but it's really for Karen.
Yes.
Because she's had to put up with the just good husband for a long time. 50 years.
Well, I told Tim I'm really, really pleased that he is the collector of things and can't get rid of things. And he wants to collect something on every vacation, every, whatever. And in Duluth, we went up for a few days with our daughter. He bought 3 stickers for his notebooks. And I said, yay, those are the kinds of souvenirs I would love to see you buy. So see, he's continuing this. On our anniversary, we went out for dinner with our son, and they were selling stickers at this little restaurant, and it said,
it was my birthday.
Oh, that was your birthday. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, but that was the day after our anniversary, because they kind of go together. They get a little confusing.
Well, they do go together.
Okay. He found this and it said, that's perfect. So anyway,
it's just
we love it. So anyway, Deb, you're watching up from Banning State Park. That's where we got engaged.
Yes,
saw that. So we put a picture up because we stopped there on our way to Duluth just for the memories.
We stopped to take a picture, and we got chewed up by mosquitoes.
Oh, so it was really quick. We thought we're not hiking today.
Less than a minute.
Okay.
And they all got in our car with us. They followed us in the car.
So I know every day we just say how grateful we are that we still have each other, and
it's all good.
And so whatever happens, right? I think having a touch of humor in this world is best thing we can do, because there's so many things. Okay, I'd love to come back and read the comments. I'm finally going to have time to catch up on everything. I'm just so thrilled. Okay, this is pretty. This is from, Carol Heyer. Look at that. Happy anniversary. Happy 50th. The thing that's fun, some of these will say 50 and some won't, but ideas are ideas. I remember this banner. That's really pretty. And so anything could be changed to birthdays. And maybe I'd like to know who sends anniversary cards and who do you do it for? Do you send a bunch, or maybe for your kids? I just think that's cool. I just am amazed. And to Lucky from Washington.
This says undeliverable, but they
delivered it anyway.
And it's the right address. I have no idea what that means.
Oh, interesting. Oh, this is beautiful. And to Lucky from Washington. I was going to see which way this hangs. Oh, I remember this is one of my favorite papers. If anyone remembers this, with the gold foiling, and then look at the lovely die with the heart. The 50 is an old stamp set on which one is? Oh, I didn't even recognize that as a stamp set. You're right. I remember it now. Oh, how fun. And this is an older Stampin' Up! Things too. I love when we kind of do trips down memory lane. So that is pretty fun. And no, this is pretty. Luba Bellix from New York. Oh, look. And this is done in gold. I remember being young, like back in the 20s and teens. And I worked at my dad's store. And gold and silver anniversaries. You know, people are so old and they come in and get these special things. And I think here we are. But look how pretty that is. It's just gold run through an embossing plate, a gold paper. Stunning.
Very pretty.
Stunning. And then we have Catherine Hinsman from Minnesota. Oh, this is pretty. So, oh, she did look at the fancy on the inside. But I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so this is like fold it over and it kind of pops out. It's that gold. Do you see that? It's like that window sheets.
Yep.
This window sheet thing with the gold. That's gorgeous.
That's
what a fun idea with the square and the square. And oh, it's fun. I'm reading as some of you who you do send cards to. I think that's amazing. Jennifer Helm from Maryland.
Okay.
Oh,
these are the.
Yeah, what's in it? Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay, but that's for me.
Well, that's for you.
I don't need to read all that. I read all the comments afterwards. So what is stunning about this card, look how that adding the 50 or whatever. You know, it'd be fun to do an elaborate card like this and send like for 46 or something, just something totally different. I think something about this, but that card is just stunning without, it could be for anything. And that 50 just really lights it up. And that's that split corner. Then we have Sharon Smythe from here in Minnesota. Oh, and this is a fun, oh, and look what she's done too out of the 50 years. Well, that's amazing. You guys have made so many personalized insides too. You see how we have the flip from the die? That is so cool. Chantella said, first time she's got me live, she's in Australia and it's midnight. So she's just telling us anniversaries. She's telling us happy anniversary. That's so fun to have you here.
I just have to say something. In that, when you have a golden birthday, it's like I'm born on the 17th. So when I turned 17, that was my golden birthday. You were born in 1950, so this is your golden anniversary. 1950,
okay.
50.
Oh, okay.
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 This is your
I always have trouble following Tim's insights in life.
but they're good.
Yeah.
They're very abundant.
They're very abundant. It's lovely in a lovely letter. I thought that is so wonderful. Oh, fun. I hadn't seen this inside, so I'm just going to read this. Once upon a time, he became yours, you became his. You'll stay together through both the tears and the laughter, because that's what we call happily ever after. That's really sweet about the tears and laughter. It's so true. That is stunning too.
And it
look at this.
Happily ever after.
Yeah, so that is beautiful. It's interesting how many people did follow that gold theme. So that is so fun. And this is Wanda Kavanaugh. Ooh, and how pretty. So here we have the paper in the back that is silvery gold, kind of, can't tell what that is. And the leaves are, let's see how pretty that is. These are so fun.
Silvery gold, you can't tell because you're colorblind?
Della is saying that she sends anniversary cards she just sent one to her son and his wife for their 30th anniversary. And I just laughing and said, yes, when we're celebrating our children's 30th anniversaries. That's really, I know, it's just amazing. I said,
cactus, baby.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that totally fits us. Kathy from Iowa. Dazoo.
Okay.
Oh, that is fun. Once upon a time, and they lived happily ever after. How fun is that? Being someone's first love may be great, but to be their last is beyond perfect.
Okay, now those are cowboy boots and cowboy boots, and she's standing on my cowboy boots in the desert.
In the desert. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Linda Telberg from Iowa. Oh, this looks familiar. How pretty is this? Is this from? I'm thinking this is maybe from Memories and More or something. So I'm gonna have to find it. Look how stunning that is. Stunning. Beautiful. And then she's added that on the inside. Lovely. And then Carol Nordquist from here in Minnesota. And this is gorgeous too. Look at how pretty. So this is that, I don't remember the name of the set, but you can do it with or without the outline. And so this is shaded with the stencils and no outline. And I think that is the soft, amazing, just a beautiful look. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. And she has a second card in here too. Look, sending a big hug. Oh, that is adorable.
That is.
Oh, and this is for Tim.
Oh,
thanking you for the vanilla that you brought back from Mexico for her. That is so fun. How cute.
I actually saw Carol this morning.
Yeah. How cute is that?
Very nice.
How fun. Beautiful. Lisa Kurz from Wisconsin. You know, we've talked before about circles, just the design. Look at the 3 circles and the smaller ones inside. I love how she's laid that out. And then the accent there and the double layer there. Gorgeous. And the nice inside. Oh, there's so many amazing insides. Yes, these are amazing cards. And I like to sit back and look at my cards. We're going to do a grand total of the number of cards we've received this 6-week period. Tina Tate from Oregon. Oh, and this is paper we keep coming back to. This is just the most beautiful paper. Look at that. What's that? Happy anniversary. And look what a simple, lovely card. And the words could be anything. This would absolutely fit any occasion. I think that is so fun. And I will read all these after. Pauline Turner. Oh, this is cool from Washington. This is, I got a birthday card with this die. It's not a Minnesota one, but I think it was Jennifer that had one. And here I'm seeing it again. That is gorgeous because, you know, I love quilting. I actually made my first quilt I made for Tim back in, grab it out of there. We were just talking about that at our anniversary. It's in the chest. We should show that. But I love that. And quilting is part of our story. So I had 3 roommates before I married Tim. Oh. And we all decided to make our boyfriends, we all had boyfriends at the time, a quilt. So this is the first quilt I ever made. And it has been through many years. It's the old log cabin. We used it for many years. And and now it's still a treasured thing. So I brought that out. We were talking about quilting because both of my roommates were here. So we were remembering the day of doing that. So fun memories. So quilts and quilt cards will always be special. Pat Nagy from Missouri. Ooh, this is pretty too. Look at this is the frame. I always think it's fun when, you know, so many things are wishing you many more happy years together. And I said, and I hope so too. I would love that. But we just know that's not a given, especially anymore, right? So I said, I love it. So for now, we'll take days at a time. But I thought, I love how she's done all these flowers all around. So these are all individual pieces put on there.
In fact, we're going to a funeral this afternoon.
Yes, and
they weren't married much longer than we are.
No, and this is funeral for friends, which is more and more often. You know, there was a time when it was more for friends' parents, and we just had my mom's, as you guys know. But you know, she was almost 100, and so what a difference. And now it's our age. Carol Carpenter from Wisconsin. Oh, a latch card. This is a card that we made recently. I love that. Do you see? I'll let you.
I know how to open it.
You do. I said, see, it's got the little latch. I love this design, and it's so simple. That is so cool.
That's very nice.
Oh, love it.
Okay, I gotta just say something.
Mm-hmm.
I think like a lot of old ladies have little doilies in their hands.
Yeah.
So when I started to, I said, I gotta get rid of that. I don't.
You're supposed to tuck that up your sleeve or in your bra. That's always what I remember.
And I don't have either. Okay, I'll just go back to that.
In doing my mom's laundry for all those years, we always had to check pockets because she had Kleenex everywhere. Just like that. It is perfect. So it is awesome. Patty Boudreau from South Carolina. Ooh, that is stunning. Now I call this elegant simplicity. You know, the dies are doing the work, but look at those circles and a single stamp and the sentiment. Embossing. Beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. And then Renee DeShane. Oh, and it from Minnesota. And you see, this is that same stamp that was beautifully done in just the shading. This is with the outline stamp and then part of another stamp, you know, cut up and put on top of it. So part of it's raised. That is total elegance.
That is.
That is beautiful, Renee.
But so is Renee.
Yeah. Oh, and actually it's meant to go this way. But see, it could go either way, but I had to show it the right way. That is really cool on the 50. That is so cool. Cindy Hagenvick from Minnesota. Oh, and this is a cool design. Do you see we've got 3 strips, 1, 2, and then 3 across, and then the accent.
Oh, yeah.
And we have those all around.
So
very cool.
Those are strips. They're wide.
They're wide strips.
And they're covered up. Yeah.
So strips can be anything. When you start taking apart cards in your mind and thinking about them, it is just, a beautiful inside. It's just fun because you start seeing similarities and it kind of thinks you thinks of other things you can do.
It thinks you. It thinks you.
Kim Dorsey from Wisconsin. Okay, Tim, I'm going to let you open this one. Best wishes always and
Oh, do
forever.
you think I could figure that out?
Isn't that cool? And this is a card we have not done.
Oh,
So do you guys want to? We'll do this in an upcoming show because or tell me if there's interest. We will because I think that is really cool.
I like that.
Isn't that cool? That's really fun. So we'll put that. I
And
will.
she had bling in there.
Yeah. So beautiful. Lynn Meringer from Wisconsin. Got a lot of Wisconsinites on here. Oh, and that 50 right in the middle. Look at all the different places you can put the 50 anywhere where you would have put a greeting. That's really lovely. And I love what's interesting. And this is, the strip card that we often just take a little strip and put that inside. I also wanted to point out, I'm going to show a card that I'm doing. I'm using some edging on a card, but do you notice this? One is cut off there and this part goes way over, but not, do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How that part is cut, but not the whole part.
Mm-hmm.
Often if we're looking something, we'll fussy cut the whole thing.
Yep.
And this is a perfect way to use edging. So I'm going to show something about that at 1 today. So that is awesome. I love it. Then we have Tony Shaw from Pennsylvania. And somebody has to tell me what the name of this card is again when you do it like this. But I love this style. And again, you can do this like the stack, slice, and shuffle. The triple S card. But look at, she's got these 2 papers match. These are 2 different, but they all just fit together as the triangles. All right. Becky Lynn Sadowski. Oh, traditional. Look how gorgeous that is. That is gorgeous. And even the gold little stars there.
Ooh.
Boy, and if you got a nice flat tie, look at that. How she's left it very loose. So it doesn't like bunch in and create any depth at all. And then she just has it stuck down so it'll stay. That's gorgeous. I love it.
Okay.
And she put the 50 up in there.
Yep. And I know Becky Lynn well enough that I know there's a subtle message here that Karen is the stable one and I'm just hanging on.
Oh,
right, Becky Lynn?
Tim loves to read things into things. So, okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Speaking of that gorgeous stamp set, is it Everlasting Beauty? But I don't even know. Someone will have to tell me what it is. This is Susan Boback from Michigan. She's on my team and she's doing all kinds of different, she's going to send me a bunch of cards. We're going to do live together with some of these. But this is watercoloring with ink. And that is gorgeous too.
It is.
So stay tuned for some of that. That is beautiful.
And the ribbons kind of flow.
Yep.
They're nice.
Debbie Culbertson from Minnesota. This is beautiful, done on blue. So, a lot of times when we stamp, we'll think of white or vanilla, but you see how this is stamped right on the light blue?
Yep.
I believe that's probably Pool Party. And then this one is stamped on the brighter blue and popped up. So really an interesting contrast of colors.
Yeah.
Very fun. Beautiful.
Pretty inside too.
That is a gorgeous card. Yes, and she is a new team member. So welcome to her. We're so excited. I will be talking to you soon. Peggy Wernes from here in Minnesota.
Read the subtext because you can't hardly read
For
it.
you with love.
That's very nice.
Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. And the stripe going across there and happy anniversary. That is really lovely. And again, so this looks like washi tape, or it could be like paper and your accent piece. Very fun. Okay, stippled roses. Thanks, guys, for and this is Jean Woody from Texas. Oh, and here's another total 50. Look at that glitter paper is perfect for something like this.
It is. And
then we have, this is that gorgeous dye and vellum, and then all these layers.
Very nice.
Metallic.
Anything
Gorgeous.
inside?
Beautiful.
A note.
Yes. Wonderful. Deborah Ludwig from Minnesota. Oh, another Sunny. Look at these stunning flowery cards. Look at this in gold. So now this stamp, this would be the inside stamp. There would also be an outside stamp, but do you see she's leaving that white, that part white die cut?
Mm-hmm.
This is done in the gold, and it's this beautiful white rose.
So you stamp that out, and then
this is a die cut, yeah.
And you stamp it twice, and the other one fills out the rest.
Well,
of
this is just die cut because see, there's no lines. So she didn't stamp another stamp. She just
Mhm.
used the inside of a flower. There would be a stamp, I think.
Yeah.
I think I could be wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
explaining. Yeah. But instead of she's just
Yeah.
using the dye so that the
Yeah.
edging flows off to the white. Very cool.
Very nice.
Lonnie Rhodes from Florida. Ooh, letting the paper do the work. Look how simple. And what makes this really, well, the colors are stunning. But the other interesting thing here is look what she's done. That's just an interesting way that she's done the dies and this part extending out.
Mhm.
Very cool. Oh, and next, that bird paper again. I think these two sitting on the branch is just a perfect anniversary card. And this is from Sue Fisher from Illinois. Love it. Love just the layering and that pretty card. It just says it all. It's beautiful. Then we have Hope Perales from California with the fractured card technique. And this is really fun paper. I also love how she's put the words in the middle and then her accent goes off. Because a lot of times when I make them, I think of putting everything right in the middle. That's really cool how that's off-centered.
Is the back paper all one or is it cut up?
It's cut up.
Okay.
Yeah, so it fits the different because you can tell it doesn't totally
Yeah.
connect.
Yep.
Right there.
Or goes the same direction.
Mm-hmm. Opal Schuler from Tennessee. Oh, this is pretty too. I just think it's amazing what we can create with paper. Look at, there is the accent piece and that is gorgeous. And then the congrats on the side. And I love just these soft tones of this. Beautiful. And the 50 up there. And she put a little, no, oh, how cute is that? This little heart thing with the, look, an extra fun little, wonderful. Judy Bloom. This fits us. Minnesota, especially me. I was a hippie back in the day for sure. Didn't own a bus, but it certainly fit my life. That is hilarious. I love it.
But we were driving down the freeway yesterday, and the Street Rod Association is having a big event at the fairgrounds, and it's all cars before 1964. Beautiful cars. We saw an old Dodge Dart that you own, that you bought from me. When we
my first car.
married.
And then you think, oh, if we'd hung on to those things, right?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, that is perfect. That's hilarious. Karen Steinman from Ohio. Oh, here we go, Tim. Mr. and Mrs.
Towels.
That is about it. We have 2 towels over. That's perfect.
That's very nice.
Oh, what a fun idea.
And that's good paper for you.
Someone at my party who is not at at Tim's party, who is not a stamper, asked me if we ever make funny cards or humorous cards. And I said, oh yes, you can do anything with this. So I just think about this because, her idea was you could only make like fun cards. But I said, oh, we can find lots of humor, right? So I said, you'll just have to come over and we'll talk about it. Kim Fry in Michigan, another beautiful, I love these sparkly 50s. And her fun bow with we're seeing Holly and Josh tomorrow down in Iowa. So we took down some of our decorations to send home for her dad is visiting her. And we were saying, put these up in your house because he's turning 75 too. They have that in common. Yeah. Because they have that in common. So I said, you surprise them and decorate your house. So the decorations too, just like our cards can go on living, right? Oh, so fun. Diane Andrade from California. Ooh, how fun is this? And this is, where you do that same thing and put it up. And I forget every single time I ask someone what it is. This was actually called something when I was young. We did some of these out of a vintage thing. And we do a similar thing now with like modern looking stamps too. But this makes me think of who knows the name of this. Isn't that cool? And it just gives that depth.
So it is made or you buy it in the store?
No, you would make cards. I just remember it being a craft way that people made cards. I just remember admiring it. I never made them. But these are all layered. So they're cut and layered and they're kind of vintagey looking. And they look like, so I'm guessing there were vintage cards like this that it was patterned after that weren't handmade. Decoupage is one idea, but that isn't the word I'm looking for. It's where they're raised anyway. Someone will think of it later. Deborah Rodkey from Iowa. Oh, cute. Oh,
birds.
And I haven't seen this punch in a long time. They should bring this punch back. This is the best punch. And look at that, the layering hearts.
It's so cute.
That is darling. Love it. Oh, fun.
And do they know that really looks like you and I?
Yeah.
Love her.
Yeah. Bestestream from Colorado. All right. Okay. I'm guessing. Oh, look. We talk about you can fold cards inside out. I was looking for which side, and it's flipped this way. Oh,
No,
Tim and
no,
Karen,
there,
and it goes
there.
this way. I should have given it to you, Tim. You're getting
know.
good at these fun folds. I have to remember
know.
that. So see, it's going to stand up and look very cool. Oh, how fun. And it opens like that. So the card is like this. This is flipped back, and then we're adding the squares.
And she hides the created by right there.
Yeah, that is so cool. Diane Schoonover from Georgia. I love this layout too, where you've just pulled apart your rectangles and you put your accent right in the middle. So
Happy
fun.
numbers.
Love that. Oh, and 50 inside. What a magical number. I know very few are fortunate enough to make this. So, this is stunning.
For a variety of reasons.
Kathy Boggs, well, both staying together, putting up with each other, but just being healthy in our 70s and just being able to really enjoy this. Kathy Boggs from Washington. I'm thinking of this as like a spotlight, but I don't know what it's really called. But isn't that pretty where they
Looks
come
like a
apart like
spotlight.
that?
Mhm.
So beautiful card. Love it. We are almost there. Carla Cooper from Minnesota. Okay, I'm going to let you open this. This looks like a letter to take out. Okay, I'm going to do that. So now I'll let Tim open them if they're a fun fold. I'm going to try to remember that. So the double flap, isn't that cool?
That's not very complicated.
No, I know. I know, but it is.
Oh, Tim, you actually figured that out?
But how pretty is that with those papers? That is really fun. Just tuck
That's very
that
pretty.
with it to read after. And Jan Eagleson from Missouri. Oh, look what she put on the back. The best is yet to come.
Ooh.
Well, Tim, we'll see about that. We'll let you know next year if that was true or not.
Yeah. Oh, I like that doily.
Okay, so Renee says that layering is called decoupage. Okay, I think there's another name also, though. Maybe it's a certain type of.
Decoupage had glue on it.
It did, but so do these, and then they're stacked, but they're done as layers. I'm going to figure that out because somebody did some.
Okay.
Oh, look at this.
Isn't that pretty?
So I want to know. Let's see, if Jan, did you make this, or is it? Look at this.
No.
Look at that accent.
She did not make
All right,
that.
but look, that's just put on a
I don't think.
Yeah, I have no idea. But the envelope card, how cool is that? That is so fun. And that flap card, beautiful. And our last one, Gail Peterson in Wisconsin. Oh, look at the stunning navy and gold. Another great combination. How fun is that? Just very, very stylized. That is very cool. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining us and just getting inspired with all these gorgeous cards. We're going to be back at 1, so an hour and a half to create together. So if you have your supplies ready, we're going to be doing a fun fold and 3D decoupage. That might be. So, we're certainly at the point in life where it takes a whole bunch of us to come up with words. I said we would really, really do terrible at Trivial Pursuit anymore. It has to be groupthink because help me find the word. That is so different. Oh, and Stephanie said her mom used to do it with paper Valentines. And, that's one of the things I remember of doing it. I remember that. So very fun. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do that sometime just as an old time fun thing to do and do it with the stamping things or the paper or whatever. And remember, either is good. It can be all good or just good. And it's still good.
It is.
And you guys are the best.
Yep.
Thanks. And we'll see you later.
Bye.